Good morning, everyone. Happy, what is today? Wednesday. Yeah. So I am a little scattered this morning. I did not get as much sleep as I had wanted last night, which seems to be a theme. So let's see who's in the comments. Jane was here yesterday. Whoops, wrong comment. Wait, where am I? Oh, geez. Now StreamYard just went nuts. Okay, well, Jane had left a comment yesterday saying that she wanted to leave herself a note for accountability to work on her vampire short story this morning. And for some reason, that comment disappeared from StreamYard. So we'll just chalk that up to check gremlins early on a Wednesday morning. And I had said I love that idea for accountability and also that I love a good vampire story. Jane's here live. Hello. Kay's here. Hello. Devin's here. Hello. Hello. Kay, not running sprints today, have an appointment later, so thought she'd hop into mine to get some stuff done. Okay. I have an appointment later too, but not until 1, I think. I don't know, noon or 1. Jane says, trying to eat and do a quick review for school test before writing. And Devin says, also didn't get a lot of sleep. Yeah, that's not an uncommon thing for me, but I had like a nice run of about a week where I got a full 7 or 8 hours of sleep. And then, of course, last night, not so much. So, anyway, Kate says, I have a sleep hangover. I must have stolen all your sleep. You must have. My husband, too. He normally only sleeps for like 4 hours a night. He's just one of those people who doesn't need a lot of sleep. He crashed out at like 8 o'clock last night. And when he was already up when I went downstairs this morning, which is highly unusual. And he was like, I was asleep for 10 hours. And I was like, who are you? And what did you do with my husband? Insomniacs Unite. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of us. It seems to be a trait among writers. Yep. Okay. We have discussed this before. She's an insomniac too. So I think we're going to go ahead and start with the first sprint because my desk is an absolute disaster as usual. And I need to get it tidied up before I start writing. So we're going to do 25-minute sprints this morning. Devin, today is technically my day off, but I think I need to change up my schedule. Yeah, sometimes that helps. Sometimes just, making a little tweak or working on a day you don't normally work helps with writing and stuff. That's how it works for me anyway. Okay. Oh, whoops. Wait, everything's jumping around. It's chaos over here in my StreamYard. Kay says, I think it's a trait for creatives and middle age. Yeah, well, that's definitely me. So, yeah. Devin, today is nails and coffee. Ooh, fancy. I haven't gotten my nails done in so long, and they are a travesty right now. So, yeah, I'm going to live vicariously through your manicure today or pedicure or both. I don't know. All right, we're going to get started because I'm just a mess right now because everything's out of order. So I will see y'all in 25 minutes. Ooh, that was louder than I thought it was going to be. So what did everybody get done? I got my desk sort of tidied up and wrote 425 words. I am so far behind on my draft, y'all. I wanted to be done by the beginning of October, but I'm going to have to write over 3,000 words a day, except on the weekends, to make that happen. So I need like another double down day before the 1st of October. I don't know. I'm going to have to like spend a lot of time writing. So let's see. Where did I leave off? Kay said, let's go. Jane, trained for test and updated your Pinterest. I have not been on my Pinterest in so long. I keep thinking I should use it and make boards for, my series, all the books and characters and settings, but I don't know. I don't do it. Maybe I should. Devin, I scheduled today and tomorrow's IG post. Very cool. Oh, Devin, I started doing it the way you do it in your social media, your live social media planning. And I actually created posts for the first half of the month, which is like crazy for me. Normally, I'm just like, what should I post, and throw random stuff up there that makes no sense. So thank you for those videos. Jenna, hey, Jenna. Off to a job interview. Wishing you all the luck, my friend. Good luck with that. Let us know how it goes. Devin updated my to-do list for tomorrow. Like button check from Jenna. Thank you very much. Kay says good luck to Jenna. Break a leg. Devin says, oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, you really did help. I don't know what it is, but doing it, where you hit the little tile button and you can see the layout, how it's actually going to look in IG if you make it so you only see 3 on each row. That changed everything for me. So thank you very much. And Devin says, fingers crossed for you, Jenna. Jenna says, would much rather my classes fill up so I don't need the job. Yeah. All in good time. All in good time. These things take so much time. But you're on the right track. You're doing well. Jenna, have a good day. All leaving play and lurk. Thank you very much. And good luck again. We'll be interested and eager to hear how your job interview went. Devin, for sure, Jenna. Yeah. So I wanted to ask, I had a question I was going to ask when we came back, but it flew right out of my head, which is not unusual. I'm finding like the more and more that I don't write things down, the less likely I am to remember them. And it's a little disturbing because I used to have, like, I remembered everything. When I was bartending or waiting tables, I could take a 12 tops order and not have to write a single thing down. And if I tried to do that today, I'd get maybe one order and then be like, what was that? So yeah, middle age. It's not for the weak of heart. Did I already do this one? Yeah, I did. So StreamYard's jumping around. It is, I don't know. I've never had this much trouble with StreamYard. And Kay says, this is why I have a planner, a notebook, and Post-its everywhere. Oh, let me tell you. But I'm at the point now where I need a to-do list to keep up with my to-do list. It's insane. And I have Post-its everywhere. And that is great. But then what if you lose the Post-it? It's all over. And my whole day just tumbles and spirals out of control. I have 2 planners that I'm using. I'm trying to bring a third one in. And I go through this every quarter. I'm like, I'm just going to use 1 planner. And then I end up with 3. And then I get really distracted by having 3 and I need 1. And at this point, I think I just need to design my own. I don't know. Devin says, it is not for the weak of heart. No, ma'am, it is not. So, yeah, I've got an Erin Condren teacher planner. I've got the compact vertical. And then I have the, what are they called? The traveler's notebook ones, the ones where you can add different notebooks. I have that too. And I love them all, but none of them are exactly what I want. And it's just very annoying. Okay, write it down, double. That's what I do, a Post-it and planner for to-do list. Yeah, and I use Google Calendar. It's insane. If I could just streamline it though, I think I'd save an hour every day because I feel like I'm constantly writing things down in all these different places. And it's just eating into my day. And it's like the older you get, the faster time goes. And, an 8-hour day doesn't seem to be as productive as it used to be. I don't know. Whoops, wait, quit jumping on me. Okay, let's see. Devin is bad for my wallet and planners. Devin says, yep, okay, LOL. Yes, petite folio. That's exactly it. Thank you. I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. So I need to I think sometimes like I need an IV of caffeine and that would maybe be better. Devin, I'm working on a planner series. Ooh, can't wait for that. And setting up overhead views is a hassle. Yeah, it really is. I bought a ring light that has the ability to do that, and I don't like it. It's too big, and I feel like it's just in the way. So I don't know. So yeah, planner struggles are real. I do HB90. I love that planner too. That's probably the most, I like the layout. I like how we can have the weekly and the daily. But then it's just so much paper. And it's like, even if I do it a month at a time, I don't know. I have planner woes, y'all. I am just a planner mess. I'm still trying to think of the question I wanted to ask you guys. Let's see. What's this? Okay. I had 2 venti dirty chais with 4 shots of espresso. I think I'm copied up. Yeah, I think you might be too. 4 shots total, not 8. Good grief. I might die. No, don't die on us, please. That would be very sad. I have never had a dirty chai. I love chai, but it doesn't do it for me in the mornings. And I don't know. It has sugar, right? Doesn't chai have sugar? I don't know. But I try to watch my added sugar. So I don't know. Devin, I use the digital HB90. I hate printing. I hate printing too. But the problem with the digital for me is I can erase things without, making it ugly. And for some reason, if I can just, delete it from a digital planner, I'm less likely to get stuff done. If I'm using a paper planner and I have to use whiteout or correction tape or just scratch it out, I don't want to have to do that because it makes the planner look less pretty. And I know that's ridiculous, but that's why I use paper. Okay, chai doesn't do it for me either by itself. It does have a lot of sugar, but it's so good. It is so good. But yeah, so we stopped doing added sugar. Well, not entirely, but we cut down drastically on our added sugar, and my insomnia got a little better and my headaches got a little better. So I don't know. And I have a headache all the time. It's ridiculous. Devin says, I'm down to the HB90 digital. I forgot to set the timer, y'all. I just realized. I have no idea how long we've been talking. I'm going to get through the comments and then we'll start the next sprint. Devin says, I'm down to the HB90 digital, half-letter disc with 2 planners and a notebook journal. Yeah. Oh, the notebooks. Oh my gosh. I have a notebook for everything. It's insane. A YouTube notebook. A notebook for my books, a notebook for my newsletter, a notebook for social media, which is kind of a planner too, but yeah, it's insane. Erasable pens. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. They leave a shadow. I don't know, especially on the Erin Condren paper because it's so rough, which is why I love it. Devin, I used to have 8 planners and notebooks, now down to 3. That's a big decrease. That's awesome. Kay says, I'm the same way with paper planners. I can't stand to be. Yeah. So I'm more likely to finish something just so I don't have to erase it. Okay. I have no idea how long we've been talking. We're going to go ahead and start the next sprint. And then I'll try to remember to set the calendar. I cannot speak today. Words are hard. The words are not wording. I'll try to remember to set the timer next time. Okay. I don't understand these coins. It's just driving me nuts. All right. Here we go. focus again. There we go. See y'all in 25. Okay, so that was number 2. I need to figure out how to get rid of those coins. That's an annoying sound. So how did y'all do on that sprint? I made breakfast and got another 390. Where'd my screen go? 91 words written. Let me get back over to the comments. Let's see. Hey, Keiko. Keiko says hi, popping by. Shauna is streaming too. I don't know Shauna, so I'm going to have to check her sprints out. Glad you stopped by, though. Let's see. Devin, falling down the tiny glade rabbit hole again. Devin says hi to Keiko. So what did y'all get done that sprint? I am going to, and what are you planning on doing next sprint? I'm going to keep writing. I've got like 800 words for the day. I need to get at least another 2,000. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. I feel like when I pressure myself, I'm not as productive. Like double down day, I said I wanted to get 10,000 words and I got 7,000 words, which was fine because really in the back of my mind, I was like, as long as I get 5,000 words, I'll be okay. But, I set that goal and I didn't hit it. And I feel like whenever I set big word count goals, I don't hit them. But then on the days where I'm like, just get 1,000 words or 500 words, those are the days that I get like 5,000 or 6,000 words. So maybe there's a lesson there. Eva came in. What's going on? Wait, jumping around on me again. Hi, Eva. Good to see you. Jane started writing. It's going to be slow because I haven't written in a while, but now I'm in the zone and I will continue. Yay. I love it when I get in this writing zone. Devin says hi to Eva and Jane. So anyway, I think that I need to stop pressuring myself with number goals and just be like, just write for 2 hours, just write for 3 hours or whatever. Maybe that will work better for me. Sorry about the sunlight. I am right by a window and there, that's a little better. There we go. I got the blinds done. So yeah, I am writing and I don't know. I'm so distracted this morning. I need more coffee, but I don't know. Let's see, what else did Devin say? I'll be hopping on Pinterest for overhead setup for planning videos. Yeah, that sounds good. I need to learn how to do more of that. Eva says, I get that. Word count goals do nothing for me. I can get words and not finish books. Yeah, time or scene goals are my jam. Ooh, yeah, scene goals. That's another idea. I like that. Because, the same thing can happen with a time goal. You can write for 3 hours, but if you're not writing on the right scenes or, maybe you jump to another project, then that's 3 hours of writing. Great. But maybe those 3 hours aren't going to put you any closer to finishing the next thing you need to finish. So I'm going to maybe consider trying scene goals. That sounds like a good idea. Progress is progress. But like I said, if you're writing on the wrong project while you're still making progress, you're not getting any closer to your deadline. So I don't know. I can go either way with that. But yeah, I think I'm going to try scene goals and see how that works. Eva, so scene goals come with good stopping point too. Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. Devin, can you average your daily word count? I found that 1,200 in 2 hours is my sweet spot for a zero draft. Yeah. Yeah, my word counts are all over the place. So I don't know. I usually try to get 2,500 words a day. But so that's, yeah, I don't know. That's a doable goal for me because I write first thing in the morning and I don't have any distractions. If I write later in the day, then there's no way I'm getting 2,500 words. But so I get up at like between 4 and 4:30 a.m. And usually my routine is I get up, I get on the treadmill for an hour, and then I make coffee and I start writing until I take the dog out. After I take the dog out, I write again. And there's our break. Anyway, to be continued. Let's get back on to the next sprint. I will see y'all in 25 minutes. Oh, those coins, y'all. Oh, I gotta figure that out. Okay, so picking up where we left off. Devin said, can you average your daily word count? We did that one. Eva said, zero draft. Oh, Lord, my best is up there. Kay, if you think about it, 500 words a day is 15K a month. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Eva says 1,200 words an hour is probably my best. I think I calculate 600 an hour because I like to talk. Yeah, I have that issue too. Devin says, I stopped counting words and scenes after the zero draft. The second draft is all about mapping chapters. Yeah, I don't really keep up with my word count after the zero draft either. I have usually my zero draft is either grossly over my word count or grossly under. I either overwrite or underwrite depending on how much I know going in. So I do keep an eye on the final word count, but not like, individual sprints or anything like that. Eva says to Devin, that makes sense. I tend to look at word count because I know about where I am in the story, so I can estimate how far until I'm done. It's always a guess, though. Yeah, and that's the truth. Oh, yeah, it's wrenching. It's StreamYard. It's jumping on me again. Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Good morning. Eva says good morning to Rachel. So does Devin. And then Devin says, my zero drafts tend to be about 40K. Wow. Rachel, not sure the convo I popped in, but my zero draft is usually around 50 to 60K. Yeah, mine are usually between 80 and 95. And then if I'm overwriting, and then my final draft, I don't know, around 85,000. But I did have, let's see, the last book, the zero draft was only like 70,000 words. So I was way under to where I usually am. Rachel, but I'm an overwriter. I'm like the only person I know who overwrites and underwrites. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Jane, I wrote more for my vampire short story. Yay! I'm excited about your vampire short story. I love vampires. Rachel, I have tried 4 times to write a short story and failed. Is that a one-off? Like you failed at writing this short story, or you just can't write short stories because you're an overwriter? Because if so, hello, friend. I'm the same way. Eva says, I haven't yet edited for an overwriter. Some writers who thought they were, but not a real one. I'm not sure. I believe y'all exist. Oh, we exist. Yeah. I actually hired a new editor with the last book specifically to help me chop words from my draft. And she helped me get 5,000 cut from that draft. And then I went back through it again and cut another 1,000. So we do exist. I think that underwriters might be more prevalent. Rachel says, you can't write short stories. Yeah. Eva says, I feel like the third act is always more of an outline in my zero draft because by then I know these changes I'm going to make and the basic idea of the end. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And then again, Eva says, I think that's just a writer. Cutting words is part of the process. Yeah, but some of us have very bloated drafts, whereas some of us, I think like it happens mostly with the zero draft. Some people write more of a skeleton draft where it's just the bare bones and then they go back in and, add everything else. And then some of us just like word vomit onto the page and have to go back and clean that up before we start getting into the real nitty gritty of editing, if that makes any sense. Devin says, I'm an underwriter who overuses redundant words. Oh, redundant words. Yeah. I feel ya. And Rachel says, Jenna's going to swap me. She's trying to help me cut unneeded things, including whole scenes. Yeah, Jenna is who I hired because of that. And she is like a ninja, just slashing words out of a draft. And I am here for it. Jane says, so I'm so big underwriter and people say their chapters get longer and longer they get. wait, and people say their chapters get longer the longer they get. But for me, if the first chapter is 1,000 words, the last chapter is maybe 100, and I don't know what to do in edits. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we're going to pick up after the next sprint. I will see y'all in 25. Okay, and that's our last sprint. I am just going to get us through the comments. Where'd my comments go? There they are. Okay, hang on. Oh, it jumped around again. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, here we are. Okay. So Devin said that her draft was 109,000 and Jenna brought it down to 100,000. That's fantastic. I said we were chatty and we were going to go over. Kay said that's okay. Eva says it's all Devin's fault. Let's see. And then I put a link to Shannon's stream in. She's already sprinting and reminding everyone that Kay's not sprinting this morning. Shannon stopped by and said, hello. She's working on editing audiobook files for her fantasy novel, A Curse of Scales and Feathers. Very cool. I am so overwhelmed by even the thought of trying to do audio yet, which is not something I need to worry about because I'm only one book in. I'm going to wait until I have at least 4 out before I start thinking about audio. I just don't have the bandwidth for it right now. Jane says to Eva, that might work if I wouldn't change POVs in every chapter, but I always have at least two POVs if we don't count the short story. Devin says she'll take the blame. Gotta run. See everyone later. Leaving up for runtime. Thank you, Devin, and you're welcome. And Jane says, did I use 10 minutes in Instagram and singing Lady Gaga's Judas? Yes, I did. Good for you. Jenna slides back into the chat. Oh my God, traffic was weird today. Yeah, traffic is not my favorite thing. Rachel says, I got my social media inundated with promos for tomorrow's takeover and stream. That's awesome. Jane says, more writing and thank you for the sprints. You are quite welcome. Rachel says, it's always Devin's fault. Jenna says, thanks for rocking you. And then Rachel says, we love Devin. And thank you for the sprints. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming. And Kay says, thank you for the sprints. And that is it. I'm going to wrap it up so I can hop on over to Shannon's. I hope to see you all Sunday afternoon at noon Eastern time. And if not, I will probably see you in someone's sprints before then. All right. Have a great day, everyone.